welcome. Check. Welcome to another Monday night edition of Bread Talk here at Fish on Fire. Everybody that braved the weather, I appreciate it very much for coming. Excuse me. But tonight on Bread Talk, I've got a really cool guest. I got a good friend of mine. He is just re-signed back with the Predators. Am I not right? You already signed?
Yes.
Desiree Johnson. All right, a defensive back. We're calling Des Johnson. Des, welcome to Bread Talk. Thanks for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Man, let me tell you a little bit about, I like to tell everybody, how we do things here on Bread Talk is very casual. We're very laid back here. It's not one of those things, I'm not going to make you cry or anything like that. Okay, well, I'll try and make him cry. But no, this is something that we didn't do in the past, and we wanted to do it for the 2020 season, which was unfortunately canceled due to Corona. But this may be our 30th episode. I'm not sure, I haven't counted up. But yeah, it's just so the fans out there and can get to know the players. Because last season, when I say last season, I mean 2019, they got to meet you guys on the field after the game, which is very, very quick. Here, can you sign this and then move along? This right here is to get the fans to get to know you and where you're from, things like that. That being said, where are you from, Des? Where's your hometown?
So my hometown is actually here in Orlando.
Born and raised?
Yep.
No kidding?
Born and raised here, yes.
Love it. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why, I thought you were from the East Coast, or the West Coast, over in like Tampa area.
I'm what you call a true Florida boy.
So you're the one. There's not many of you around, trust me. Where'd you go to high school?
Jones High School.
You went to Jones?
Yes.
I went to Evans.
Oh, man, interview over.
I always get that reaction from somebody went to Oak Ridge or Jones. It's like, yeah.
Trojans? Oh.
Yeah.
Go Tigers, man. Orange and green.
That's okay. Hey, Jones is always good. Always, we always had a better football team and a basketball team back in the day when I was there. I should say back in the day. It's been a minute. So, are you married? Single?
Not married, but I am talking to a particular young lady.
Awesome.
Yes.
You want to give her a shout out? What's her name?
What's up, Jen? How you doing?
I know she's watching.
Yes.
You told me she was watching. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, my mom just chimed in too.
Is it Colette?
Yeah.
Hi, Colette. Thanks for tuning in. Any children? Any kids? Hello? There we go. I lost it for a second. But any children to speak of? Hello?
Technical difficulties.
Check. There we go. We're back. I just had to tap it. Any children?
No children as of right now, but I'm looking forward to fatherhood in the future.
All right. What other sports did you play in school?
So I ran track.
Okay.
I actually wrestled for 1 year in the 9th grade, but football and track were my two sports.
So when you were in high school, how tall were you? Because wrestling is just I say wrestling because I'm used to the WWE and the WWF. Wrestling is what you do in high school.
Right.
So how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot right now, maybe 6'1", but in high school, 9th grade when I wrestled, I was about 5'7", around that range.
Oh, no kidding. So you had a bird. You had a growth bird.
Shot up like junior year and kind of grew some inches over the summer.
What are you weighing in at right now? Because you're a DB, right?
Yes, defensive back.
You're a 6 foot. What are you weighing in?
About 195 right now.
But solid muscle.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I know. Because you don't look. I weighed myself today, and I don't even want to tell you what I weigh. and I'm only 5'6". So, yeah, I know. What have you been doing to stay in shape during this pandemic, that we've got going on? I mean, everything was canceled out, this and that, you're quarantined. What have you been doing to stay in shape, getting ready for the football season?
So I'm blessed to be in a position where I personal train. I'm a personal trainer,
Okay.
so it keeps me in the gym. And of course, I can't make everyone else healthy without making sure I stay healthy. So, staying in the gym constantly, and then I've also been using flag football to stay in like football shape.
So you've been doing that there with Ronnie Hardison and with Matt Wells and some of the other fellas that are signed on with us?
Yeah, well, I haven't been able to reach out to them, but here in Orlando, there's a pretty good competitive flag league, and so I get my flag in every Sunday. Also tournaments in the Florida area as well.
Gotcha. You're gonna have to post more of that out there, man. I don't see any of the. We're friends on Facebook, and I haven't seen any of the footage, man.
We shout out to No Mercy, man. My flag football team just won a championship on Sunday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, one part of the B League, so that was big for us.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Carolyn Moat is watching tonight. That is Nick Jakowski, our kicker, his mother. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. And I knocked it again. Sure. Who is that right there?
Oh, what's up, Andre?
Andre Joseph.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a real good friend of my grandma's. How you doing, Andre? Shout out to you.
He said he's watching on behalf of
Mama Sam. That's my grandma.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're a personal trainer. Is that like an independent thing, or can they find you at a certain gym?
So right now, I don't know if you remember Coach Walker from last year, but when I was training with Coach, he kind of took me in as a mentor, and so I train athletes out in Clearmont at his gym, and then in the Orlando area, I do training now on religion.
Okay.
And that gym's like located near the Orlando Prime area, International Drive.
Okay, I drive area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How we like to do things here too is questions that come across on the screen right here. Milton Staten, Magic, he's one of our cred heads, long time Predator fan. He's actually sitting right out there. He wants to know what your favorite football movie is.
Favorite football movie? Man, I gotta think on that real quick.
I'll tell you mine. While you're thinking, I'll tell you mine. Mine's Brian's Song.
Which one?
Brian's Song.
I don't think I've seen that.
Gail Sayers, Brian Piccolo, Chicago Bears. And watch that movie. Watch that movie to bring a tear to your eye.
Now, when did that come out, Pat?
Oh my God. That was in the early 70s. Yeah, early 70s. Brian's Song.
Man, that's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah. You're gonna have... No, they made it in color just about the same time they did Wizard of Oz. Mike. Got Mike from Second Fever TV here just busting my chops. And I'm sure Nate's going to tip in here in a little bit, tell me to put my hat back on. I see the shine on my head. But, favorite football movie?
So,
what is
favorite football movie, let's see. I gotta go with 3. Any Given Sunday.
There is, okay, Any Given Sunday.
Yes. Oh, what's going on? How you doing?
Bill, our photographer, just walked in the door.
Remember the Titans was always a good one.
Okay.
And then Friday Night Lights.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, Any Given Sunday, do you know who played in that?
I know Jamie was in it, Lawrence Taylor, Terrell Owens was even.
We had a lot of the Orlando Predators arena football team in that movie.
I didn't even know.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be speaking out of turn, and I'm sure Ricky Walsh, you can chime in, but I believe Ricky Walsh was on there. I believe Barry Wagner was in it.
Oh, wow.
And a few other Orlando Predators from back in the day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pat O'Hara was in it. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. It was a lot of Predator play. They used to because they actually was using real hits. Instead of stuntmen, they used Orlando Predator football players.
Wow.
Yeah, that action you see in there is Orlando Predator football players taking the hits.
Oh.
Andre Joseph wants to know What is your favorite quarterback of all time? Who is your favorite quarterback of all time?
Man, favorite quarterback of all time. Man, that's a tough one. Because normally I'm trying to go against QBs, so.
I know, right?
But,
and now, that's a friend of yours, right?
yes.
Friend of yours wants to know what it is.
Favorite quarterback of all time?
We can get back to that because Carolyn
I gotta think about that one.
She wants to know, Carolyn wants to know who's your favorite football hero?
Favorite football hero? I can answer that one. I would say Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Okay. And he played for.
He played for Philadelphia.
That's where I know him from. Philadelphia.
Yeah, and then the Broncos. I saw an interview on YouTube when I was in college with him, and I learned that he was a believer. And so, like, one thing he told me was like a righteous man should never curse because of his faith, and then being a righteous man, you should hold yourself in that manner, even on the field. And so after hearing that, it kind of made me want to reevaluate myself.
He could sure talk smack though on the field.
He can, and he can back it up.
He backed it up.
Yeah. I like that part about him too.
There was another question on here. Where is it out there? She goes, James and I have the first two. And Sunday, okay, they must be having contests at your mom's house. What we got there? Let's see. Tell us how you really felt about getting what? You want to buy games? Oh, Nick Green wants to know. Tell us how you really felt getting skipped 5 turns in a row during the Uno game at Wekiwa Island last year at the barbecue. All right, because last season, if you guys don't know this, last season at the end of the 2019 season, we had a picnic for all the fans and all the players that wanted to come over Wekiwa Island, and we did everything from cornhole, Uno. I mean, we ate so much food. We did all that fun stuff. So how did that feel?
Man.
Nick wants to know. I think Nick must have embarrassed you.
He got lucky. Let's just put it like that, Nick. You got lucky.
We're going to go to Tom Traver's question in just a second. But I want to know, what college did you go to? Because we didn't bring that up. What college did you go to?
So I went to Florida International.
Okay.
Down in Miami.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now, there you go. Give a shout out. Give a shout out. How are they doing this season?
So I think right now we are 0-1, but I'm gonna continue to follow the team as the season goes.
Sure. Yeah. And I lost it again here. I lost it. There you go. I think it's because of this. I don't know. There we go. I just gotta keep smacking. You'll be all right. Now coming back from the 2019 season, which I don't like to bring up negative stuff, but have you played for any other professional teams other than the Predators?
So no, actually, the Predators was the first actual team that I signed for. I had been with other teams on waivers.
Okay. Gotcha. So the Orlando Predators is the pro football team that you played for?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Well, good. Hey, because you're still young.
I guess you could say that.
You're still young. That being said, what excites you most about playing for the Predators?
I think the thing that excites me the most is just it's my hometown and being able to pretty much kind of like play in my backyard and defend the city.
All right.
That's like the most exciting thing, really. And then having like family and friends close, knowing that they can actually come to the games. I think one of the coolest moments last year, two of my brothers came to the game. Being able to like talk to them during the game, point at them, or like see my grandma in the stands and stuff like that.
I thought your grandma came at one time because you introduced Rafe and I to her. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that. Get that one out. Outside of sports, outside of football, do you have any hobbies? Anything that you like to do? Apparently it's not Uno, Nick Green. He doesn't like Uno.
So Some people might not see this as a hobby, but actually just training. Working out, lifting weights. I like just push my body, trying to push my body to another level. That's actually pretty fun. And then I've gotten into yoga lately.
Yeah.
And trying to get better at that is something that's become a hobby of mine.
Have you ever done goat yoga?
Goat yoga?
Yeah. Goat yoga? I'm just asking.
No, I don't know what that is.
You do yoga and they got baby goats walk on your back. You gotta Google it.
I definitely gotta Google it.
I mean, check it out. I mean, apparently it's a thing. It's a thing, yeah. I don't know. And they say if you're doing goat yoga and the goat pees on you, it's good luck.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I think it's nasty. But hey, I don't know. But back to football. What strengths do you bring to the Orlando Predators in the 2021 season? What are your strengths?
What strength do I bring?
Yeah, strengths on the field. What, you know.
So, there's different type of players. Some players have finesse. I would like to say that my game is catered more behind like a physical background. So, trying to be physical, having that physicality, trying to deliver hits, if receivers catch balls. I think that's one of my strengths.
Okay.
Being able to be physical, being able to use my hands, using my body a lot on the field.
Because you got big hands.
Yeah.
You know, you got big hands to either swat the ball away or
catch the ball.
You got it.
Yes.
You got it. Let's see. Tom Traver wants to know, what NFL team are you a fan of?
So that's a tough question because I don't really have like a favorite NFL team. I'm more of a, how would you say it, like players fan.
A players fan.
I like to watch guys. I like to watch matchups. Like maybe number one receiver versus number one DB this week.
Gotcha. So you're into fantasy football?
I've never gotten into fantasy football.
There's a lot of guys that do the follow the players. They're really into fantasy football.
I've thought about it before, but I've never gotten into a league yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in it before, and I was asked to get in it this year here, and I got in late. Tom Travers, of course, he's the Steelers. I'll throw it out there, Tom. You can have it. I don't care. I'm a Dolphin fan. I've been since '72. Your mom wants to know, what are your personal goals for the season? It's your mom, right?
Yeah, that's definitely my mom.
Mom wants to know, what is your personal goals for the season?
Personal goal for the season. Definitely playing is a yes. I would say I don't really have a stat line that I'm aiming for, but let's shoot for the stars. Defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year. That's a hell of a goal. That's a good goal. And it's up to you whether it's achievable or not. I mean, it's nobody else but you.
Yes.
So,
And with the league that throws the ball as much as ours does, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to.
We're not a running league.
At all. I love it.
We're not a running league. You have to be on your toes all the time. Of course, Charles Heineck. Shout out to Jones High School, legend.
Go Tigers. Yes, sir.
Your mom says, oh my gosh, you're so young. He is. He's a baby. Carolyn's got a question here, which I'm loving this here. I'm going to read a lot of these questions because we've got 33 right now new comments coming on here. So we'll disregard all my questions here because I like to answer the fans' questions.
Yes.
Trooper Pred like Nick, no bandwagon jumper, and what Carolyn says. Chris Miller, let's see. What do you got there? Thomas.
I actually play flag with these guys.
Oh, is that the guys? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Canes,
Name them off, man. Name them off. Chris Miller, Jamie,
we got Chris,
Sparling,
Jamie,
Lee Grant.
Lee. I see y'all boys. Thomas.
Look at him. They're throwing more names out of Theo Black.
Lee, Theo. Shout out to Lamb.
Shout out to the whole team.
Shout out to Pickett, Grimes.
Always shoot for the stars, Mom says. That's fact. Yeah, you got to. Lane Joseph, one love, Des. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get a question. What do we got?
What's up, Mike? I see you chimed in.
Let me just kick all those. All right. While I'm looking at this here, answer this here.
Yes.
How do you balance home, work, and football?
Home, work, and football.
How do you balance all that? Because that's a lot to balance out, you know, for a young man. You know, and I know I'm gonna get into it later, but your girl's gonna be next weekend. She's coming over, right? Awesome. Can't wait to meet you. But how do you balance homework and football?
Well, the cool thing about me being a personal trainer, it kind of allows me to make my own schedule. So I'm able to train early in the mornings, later in the evenings, and then that midday is kind of my time to myself. And that's when I use my time to like train for myself, whether it's lift weights, field work, and then also run my weekly errands. So that's kind of like my me time, family time, or home time.
Has this pandemic slowed you down any?
So it has slowed a lot of things down, yes. But I've still been blessed during the pandemic. We still have a few clients reach out, they still want to be trained, and that's blessed me.
So during the pandemic, have you been able to train in the gym with clients, or?
No, wasn't able to train clients in the gym because they shut all the gyms down at one point. So I had a couple house calls. Some clients were like, they had equipment at home. I was able to train them there, or at the park. Had to do some things at the park to train. But now that things are open, it feels more normal again.
I read the other day that the governor's opening up everything. I know bars and restaurants are supposed to be, wide open now, 100%.
I heard about that.
So that's a good thing for a lot of potential sponsors out there.
Yes.
And fans. Hey, look, we're coming back. We're coming back for the 2021 season.
Yes.
If you haven't got your season tickets yet, give Mary Beth a call. Her number is 386-624-3731. Right now until actually October 1st is the cutoff date. So for the 2020 season prices for the 2021 season tickets. So when you get your tickets, you're getting an extra game. All right, so if you haven't got them, get them now. And I'm gonna bring in something, and we're gonna throw something out there in just a little bit. But Mary LoBianco has a question for you.
Okay.
She wants you to describe the feeling as you run out onto the field and they announce your name. When you're coming out of the tunnel in the jungle, you're at the Amway Center. The lights are dim, the fireworks are going off, and they announce your name. Running out the field. What does that feel like?
It's an amazing feeling. I'm not gonna lie. The first time that it happened, I had goosebumps, and just running through the smoke, seeing the fans, and then also just knowing that this is my city. It's a good feeling.
It's my city.
Yeah.
This is my house. Yeah. You gotta hand me one of those.
Oh man.
Thank you
Man,
very much.
Man.
This is what we call a pred shot. All right. Now, are you familiar with a pred shot?
I am not.
It's like Kool-Aid. It's like Kool-Aid. I gotta be careful because my wife is not here tonight, so I gotta drive. So I gotta be good. But one's not gonna. It's what we're doing is the different bars that we're going to.
Yes.
Is we're coming up with what they call a pred shot, which is a predator shot. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be black and red, predator colors.
True.
And the best one that's out there, we're gonna come up with some sort of a prize. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna get with Nate Starling and with Ron Tradico, the Tradico family, the owners of the Predators, and come up with some sort of a prize for the best pred shot.
Gotcha.
So right now we're gonna take this pred shot, so you can tell me how you think, what it tastes like.
Okay.
Go Preds.
Uh-oh.
very strong, not too aggressive.
I'll tell you off camera what it is.
Okay.
All right. Because I don't want to give any of the other bars out there an idea of how to make it. But what was it? Devontae
That's
Grimes?
Grimes. Yeah, I play flag with him as well.
Because everybody's saying you're a beast, brother. You're a beast. Okay, there's Mary's question. Let's see, Michael, I'm read on too. Yes, you are. What do you think? Let's see, Andre Joseph says, what do you think about the season during the pandemic state in the world? So what do you think about the season? I don't know what the question means, really. I mean, because the 2020 season has been canceled, but we're working on the 2021 season. So you've got a ways to go. You know, but really, it's not that far off. You know, it's months away. It's not like, oh, next year. It's next year, but it's not that far away. You already really described on how you're really getting ready for it. What's this 210 there?
That's a nickname that I was given in college, but that's my brother, CJ. What up, CJ?
210. What's you want to give us the meaning behind that nickname, 210?
So my freshman year, when I was in college, Big Moses Hinton and then Xavier Shannon, they used to call me 210 because I was small and I would try and hit you like I weighed 210.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so
I thought it maybe was you was in 6th grade, you weighed 210 pounds.
Oh no, I'd definitely be blocking somebody if that was the case.
Jenna Walker is...
That's my girlfriend.
That's your girlfriend. This interview is great. It's not because of me, it's because of Des right there. I know. Trust me. Let's see. Lee Joseph says, how does it feel? How does it feel to put on for? Oh yeah, how does it feel to put on for the hometown team?
Man, that's like I said, that's a really great feeling to be able to play for the city, like the place that I grew up in, and so I want to be able to have an opportunity to play the whole season this year and just represent.
Let me tell you something. I can understand where you're coming from, and when you say you get goosebumps, because I mean, I just worked for the Preds. It's my 2nd season with the Preds, but my wife and I have been season ticket holders for a long, long time. Every time they lower the lights, Claude comes out with his staff, and it's got fireworks, and they start playing "Welcome to the Jungle." I get goosebumps, and it goes not just up my arms, but up my. It's what a thrill it is. I can only imagine what you guys are because I'm nobody, and you're out there, and everybody's eyes are on you. It's got to be such a thrill.
It is.
What is this here? Let's see. Colette wants to know, is there any particular player that that you have modeled in your game? Is there any player that you modeled in your game?
So, growing up, like high school, college, I played corner, but I looked up to a lot of safeties, like Brian Dawkins, Sean Taylor when he was still here on Earth, John Lynch, Bob Sanders, any type of safety that would bring the boom. That's who I wanted to be like, and so that's kind of how I try to cater my game.
Yeah, that's good. No, man.
That's Jermaine. I play flag with him. Click Clack. He loves Adidas. Shout out to Adidas.
But Nick Reed says not very strong. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what Nick's talking about, man.
What are you talking about? You got to clarify. Nick. Yes, Greg Darnell says Des is a class act. That is a fact. That's why I have him on the show.
Shout out to you, Greg.
That's why Des can come to my house anytime because he is a class act. He's a fun man. Are there any, Mary LeBianco wants, is there any charities and organizations that are close to your heart?
You know what? I don't want to answer no in a bad way, but I need to look more into like the charities and organizations that I can, be a part of. that's something I need to dip into a little bit.
And we will. And we will, because the ownership of the Orlando Predators this season is huge. And I don't want to sound, too political, but it's huge. They're huge on giving back into their community. And you'll remember last season that we gave out different flags and made a lot of people honorary Predator members into the Predator family. And we're all about giving back to the community. And we'll be doing a lot of different charity stuff. Speaking of, it's not a charity thing, but you're going to be with me next Saturday.
Yes.
If you guys don't know this, and I'm putting it out there, I'm getting something made up. Next Saturday on Church Street at Harry Buffalo, I'm going to be there, Des is going to be there, Junior DeVoe, and I'm going to have 2 of the dance team members down there at Harry Buffalo, to where we're going to be getting you a last chance to get your 2021 season tickets at the 2020 price. All right, so I mean, unbelievable deal. You're saving yourself a minimum of $100. I know this because ticket prices are going to be going up, because at the Amway Center, they're raising the prices because pandemic things, and you have to abide by their sanitary rules. They got to clean everything. So prices are going up, but this Saturday will be your last chance to get your season tickets at the 2020 price. And they're starting as low as $98 all lower bowl. We're talking sidelines, row 8 and up for $98, all right?
Yes.
It will go up, believe me. It's supposed to end it's supposed to end the 30th of this month, but I talked to Nate and Ron, and they're letting me carry it on to Saturday. Because Saturday is a big day, all right? Especially down on Church Street. People are off on Saturday. Come on down, go to Harry Buffalo. They're one of our pre-game party spots because it's right outside the Amway. So come on down, meet Des, get some swag. I'm gonna have some swag out there. Meet Junior. You saw him on the show last week, and of course the beautiful Predator Prowler dance team members. A couple of us are gonna be there as well. Pre-game rituals. Do you have any pre-game rituals?
Pre-game rituals. Definitely.
Before you answer that,
okay.
3 to 7 next Saturday. 3 to 7 and Harry Buffalo. Thank you, Mary.
Pre-game rituals. I guess I like to walk the field first, or walk the turf a few times, kind of clear my head while I play music. I like to listen to.
What music do you listen to?
So I like to listen to a little gospel, kind of build my spirit up. And then a few little gospel rappers I like to listen to that, just to get me in the mindset of kind of like, so you know how everyone has a talent, right?
That's one of my questions I'm going to ask you, but go ahead.
So a lot of people will use their talent, and I believe in Jesus Christ. He wants us to glorify us with his talent. So I see myself as using football to kind of, give the man upstairs some glory. So I use that music to get my mind right, and then I do my pre-warm-up and get ready for the game. That's about it, really.
Okay.
It's simple for me.
All right. Let's see here. I'm looking at the different things. Thomas wants to know, when does the season start? Our first home game is scheduled, and it's tentative. It all depends on the Amway. But April 17th, 2021 will be our first home game. It could change, but that's the number I'm throwing out there. That's the date. You like that? April 17th?
That's right around the corner.
It's a Saturday. Let's just say 17th.
Yes.
But no, seriously, I mean, right now that's the tentative date. John Lynch was a hard-hitting, what? J-O-K-A? Joker?
Joker, yeah.
Is that some sort of Jones slang? What is it? Laid out his brother? He laid out his brother-in-law? What? So, that's your mom, wasn't it?
Yes.
Your mom's saying that. So she's saying that your role model is, laid out his own brother-in-law.
Hey, if it's on the football field, it's got to be done.
Football's football, Mom. Come on. You know how it is. You know how it is. Let's see, Harry Buffalo Saturday. Yeah, come get your season tickets. Absolutely. Thank you, Mary. The 3rd. That's right, Nick. 3 to 7, like I said. The dance team members will get there around 5 o'clock, but you guys, a couple of players, I'm seeing about getting some more players to come down there so you guys can see them, get to know them, shake their hands. From 3 to 7.
Yes.
Let's see here. Yes, 3 to 7. Nick Green, I'll be there. I forget what you look like, Nick. I mean, you sent me a picture today, but I haven't seen you in so long. You've been working out of town. Richard.
What's up, Richard? Shout out to you. Hey, let's get ready this week, Rich. Let's get ready. That's a client of mine.
The client of yours?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad he's watching, man. Put it out there. All of you Des fans and family, come down to Harry Buffalo, absolutely, down on Church Street. Make sure you come down there for that. Let's see. Mary LoBianco. I keep saying Mary LoBianco, it's my wife. You know,
Right.
I should say, Miss Mary wants to know, what's your spirit animal is, Des? What's your spirit animal?
I don't really know. I don't know, like, anything about, like, spirit animals and, no.
It's funny because I had somebody on the show a few weeks back. You know him, I'm not going to throw out any names, but he thought that was a silly question. But yeah, spirit animal. I mean, mine is I thought it was an eagle
Yes.
because it could soar over and see it, but I kind of like a wolf because it's a pack animal, and you're part of the
So
pack.
kind of like you feel like you take the characteristics of that animal.
Right.
So if I had to choose an animal, I want to be a lion.
A lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Why? Because you're king of the jungle? Okay. Hey, there you go. Hey. It doesn't matter. There's no wrong answer here. There is no wrong answer, Phil. Phil, there is no wrong answer, Phil. Now let me ask you this here. This is my favorite question of all times. All right?
Yes.
If you could pick one song that would play every time you walked into a room, what would that song be? Now remember when I say this is some silly questions, it's just to get to know you, it's just to have fun.
Man,
Just
that's a
have
good
fun.
one. What song? The only thing, I'm just bad with song names. One song they can play. So if I could play a song, it'd probably be some theme music from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Now, last Monday, if you didn't watch the show, I'm a little disappointed, but Junior DeVoe sang on the show last week. Do you want to sing a little bit your Dragon Ball Z theme?
So it's more like an instrumental. It's more of an instrumental, no words to it. Definitely can't sing that song.
Well, Richard here, how do you pronounce the last name? Come on, he's one of your clients.
Man,
He says,
I've never used his last
well,
name.
Richard says, y'all need to know that he is an amazing trainer. You have my wife looking amazing in only 8 weeks. You are the man.
Hey, appreciate
so
it.
apparently Des knows what he's doing in the training department.
Yes.
Nick Green replying to Mary. I love how they open conversations on here. And I'm just scrolling about here. We're playing a game. I don't know what the questions are too. Okay. Okay, there we go. What's that?
That's my
Sherlock?
brother again.
Your brother? He says no fly zone?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is ain't nothing gonna get past you? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Now, what's this, CJ?
Yes.
CJ, is that a guarantee? I need a guarantee from you, alright? I knew it. Let's see where we're at here. Some more questions.
So,
Des, show me your rap skills. Yes, show your rap skills you had back in the day. I said, you know what? As far as rapping goes and this and that, I think we had, if it wasn't was it Herky Walls? I forget. I think Herky Walls kept getting egged on to rap and he wouldn't rap. But we're gonna get Herky Walls at halftime or something to do a dance number. Now, tell me, you do know who Herky Walls is?
yes.
Okay. Herky Walls is going to do a dance number with our dance team. One game during the season at halftime.
Wait, he's gonna do that this year.
Yes,
Oh,
2021,
man.
2021 season.
I
Yes.
gotta make sure I'm not in the locker room when that goes down.
Oh, yeah. You gotta come out. You gotta come out. Everybody,
I see it.
everybody gotta come out. It's gonna be on the jumbo. It's gonna be on the jumbotron. Let's see here. Colette goes. What is your most memorable play in college? So that's Mom, right?
Yeah.
Mom must know something that I don't know. What is your most memorable play in college?
Most memorable play, man.
Most memorable play is definitely my first play on my highlight tape from my college highlight. A running back broke down the middle of our defense, and I was in left corner. As he made our safety miss, I made contact with him. He dropped, ball fell out his hand, and ball fell out his hand. Pretty much delivered a big blow, knocked the guy out, and our team recovered the ball. So. Delivering the blow is something I love to do on the field, and that's what I remember most.
Now, when you hit somebody really good, do you yell boom?
Nah, I don't
Come
yell boom.
You don't
But,
yell boom.
After the hit out,
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
it's a really, really good feeling to hit somebody and really make good contact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Right now, I want to give a quick shout out to Fish on Fire. Thank you, Fish on Fire, for hosting Bread Talk, being a sponsor.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes.
I want to thank Morgan and Joe on the floor, Heather behind the bar. Please take care of them because they are taking care of you. And listen, if you are going to get up from your table or get up from the bar, please put your mask on and walk wherever you're going to go. Once you sit down, you can take it off, but please put it on. Let's keep these guys open, all right? Because they're open for us. They're open for you, all right? You might just please put your mask on, period. Just please cover it up, Mike. More different questions other than football. Have you been binge watching anything during this off time? Have you been binge watching any shows?
I'm trying to think of any TV shows that I was watching.
Do you watch TV?
Not much.
Yeah?
I do have a TV though, yes. Sometimes in my free time, I like to play the game, you know. Call of Duty a little bit with my brothers, and
So you're a gamer. You're a gamer.
yeah.
And that's all right. I mean, I'm not.
Don't let my brothers tell it, but I'm the best.
Oh yeah. You heard that, CJ? CJ, he's the best.
If my brother Josh was watching, he would go in right now. And my younger brother Caleb too.
How many family members you got? How many kids in your family?
I got 3 younger brothers and an older sister.
And an older sister. And your older sister will kick all y'all's ass, right?
Oh no! Only if I let her. Only if I let her.
Sure. It's because she's not here. Do any of your other siblings play football?
Well, so I just only have an older sister, so of course she didn't play football.
I don't know. I know a police officer that played football here in Orlando. Yeah. So there is football leagues for females out there.
So when I played, man, what was the team name? When I played semi-pro with the Phantoms. We had
So you
like
did play for the Phantoms?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, now is this been
And then we had
semi-pro,
a
pro?
sister.
So you?
Yeah, it's like a sister team. I think the Anarchy. And so I think that was the name of the team.
I don't know. This is your story.
But no, I do know a few females that do play tackle football and are good at it.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, years ago I ran a pawn shop, and I didn't own a pawn shop, but I ran a pawn shop. And one of the police officers that always came in, she played football, and it wasn't flag football, it was tackle football. And much respect. I mean,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
hey, there's no joke in that. CG says, don't get started on that.
That's the game in question right there.
Yeah. See, CJ, you ain't got no game. He said you ain't nothing. I'm just saying. Just saying. So back to Orlando Predators.
Okay.
What is your favorite fan experience with the Orlando Predators?
Oh,
Somebody fell off their bar stool. And it wasn't anybody with the Predators. No, it was not. So what's your favorite fan experience?
favorite fan experience? I think, man, playing in the arena and then having the fans so close to the field, that's like the coolest thing. Because let's say before kickoff, there's been times where I would give a little kid a dap or shake his hand, or even a fan, like, ball gets knocked into the stands, I'm trying to knock it down, but then a kid is like, hey, they ask for a handshake, and so that's pretty cool to be able to like be so close to your fans.
That's the thing right there. From any other, excuse me, from any other football out there, any other sport out there, arena football, you are right there. The fans are right there. It's in your face football, and between the plays, I mean, depending on how the game's going and this and that, and what the situation is, I'm sure I've seen you go over and give high fives to the fans out there in the stands. And it's an amazing feeling just to have you as a player come over and high five you, recognize the fans. I mean, it's a great thing. It's so much enjoyable for you as a player, but imagine how us as the fans feel when you come and do that. I mean, it's just like boom, you know.
Yes.
That's when we go like boom, you know.
Yes.
Robert Farrell says, "Hey, Des,
What's up, Rob? I also play flag with Rob too.
Mom wants to know what's your favorite meal?
Oh, that's easy. Macaroni and cheese,
Mac and cheese.
fried chicken,
Okay.
collard greens.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with those three.
No. I mean, I like my fried chicken.
Yes.
All right. Ask my wife. If we go someplace and I can't pick something on the menu, I get something chicken.
Yes.
That's just me. Mac and cheese, definitely.
Gotta get the mac and
Gotta
cheese.
get the mac and cheese.
Yes.
And collard greens, I haven't had that much. I gotta find a good place to get it. I like it, but I'm trying to find a
We're
really
gonna
good
make
place
some
to
at
get
the
it.
house, and I'm gonna bring some for you.
All right, whenever we get together, when you come over to the house, when y'all come to the house, you gotta bring it. So I don't know if Mary's ever had it or not.
I think that's really low key one of my hobbies, being able to eat.
Being able to,
Love it.
that's not a hobby, that's a mission. That's a mission. I love to eat. Back to Des. What advice would you give a 10-year-old Desiree Johnson today?
It's a good one.
That is a good question, isn't it? Thank you, Mary Libianca, for the question.
What advice would I give myself if I was 10 years old? I think one thing I would tell myself, whatever goals that you have set or whatever you want to do, make sure you put the time in it to be successful at that. So like whatever it is. So 10 years old, I was playing Paul Warner football. I would tell my younger self, train as hard as you can each and every day that you can to be the best player that you want to be when you get older.
So what you're saying is when you set a goal, try and achieve that goal. Do the things that needs to be done
The little
to
things,
achieve it.
details, small details.
Because
Put in the work
say
every
whatever.
day.
Yeah, you can set a goal, it doesn't matter. But if you don't do the work behind it,
Right.
how you gonna achieve it?
And someone's always working as well, especially in like sports. Like someone's always, you got guys that's gonna be competing to try and competing for my spot on the team. And then you got guys competing on the other teams to beat us. So someone's always working, you just gotta make sure you try and outwork the next man.
that's a given. You got every week somebody's competing for your job. Every week somebody's competing for your job. I mean, it's I don't want to say it's a dog eat dog business, but yeah,
It is.
It really is. I mean, not just at this level, but the NFL level too.
Yeah.
You know, you can have, you know, your shoot, I don't even want to throw out any names there because I'm throwing out 1972 Miami Dolphins, you know. But you got these guys out there that think they have a spot on the team, and if they think they're going to slack up, man, there's somebody there to take your spot. And coach is going to go, who's playing better? That guy, because he gave it 100%. You know. Here's one that your mom's going to like a question.
Okay.
If they made a movie about you, who would play you?
Man, who would play me?
Yeah, who would play Tez the Ryan Johnson?
Oh man,
And if you say, Denzel Washington, this interview is over.
that's the number one. I gotta go with Denzel.
Oh man. I don't care who's on the show. Everybody's going like, everybody loves Denzel. Everybody loves.
He's a class guy right there.
All right, I'll give it to you. Go ahead and say Denzel. Listen, how would you describe your work ethic? I mean, you're a personal trainer. How would you describe your work ethic towards being a professional football player?
How would I describe my work ethic? Well, I feel when I really get locked in, when I'm locked in, I definitely put my best foot forward in regards to like training and just trying to outwork the next person. I recently learned from my coach, though, you know, sometimes more is not always better, but quality is better than too much.
Sure.
So just trying to find that happy balance of not doing too much, but just be smart in what you do.
Be smart at what you do. I like that. Be smart at what you do. Because you can get out there and you can be Charlie Hustle and just be all over the place.
Exactly.
And not be making the plays.
Right.
I mean, you know, you can have all the energy in the world, and if it's not making progress.
And then in the training world, I could be putting so much effort in doing something that might not even necessarily be benefiting me at my position. So now I've spent hours, I've spent days working the wrong things. And so that's the smart part that you want to make sure, especially in regards to my position, making sure I'm working on what I'm going to do in the game, not necessarily doing random drills that look good, but quality stuff.
Right.
And so that's what I've learned recently.
Let me ask you this here, as far as because I was gonna say I know how old you are. I was gonna say I know how old he is. Do you have any long-term goals? Like whenever your playing days are over, are you thinking about maybe getting into coaching or anything like that?
I definitely see myself coaching in the future. I want to be able to give like the knowledge that I've learned back to other young athletes, and also helping young athletes train correctly. Like, you know, I see a lot of young athletes now, they have the effort, they put the work in, but they might not necessarily be doing the correct stuff.
Don't have the discipline.
It's not necessarily the discipline, but if I'm doing a drill and no one's telling me that I'm stepping wrong, I've just repped this 1,000 times the wrong way.
The wrong way, sure.
And then when I go on the field, it's like, Coach, why am I not getting better? I'm working, but you're not necessarily doing it correctly. So that's what I want to be able to help young athletes with. And then also people that want to get in shape and get strong that aren't athletes. I want to help them become athletic. I think one of the coolest things is when someone that's not an athlete trains and then they realize that they can do an athletic movement just like a professional.
Sure.
We're all athletes. We just got to pull it out.
Sure.
Even you, Pat.
Oh, I was an athlete in school.
Yeah.
I was like the world's greatest athlete.
I believe
You
it.
know, I really was.
But I do.
I ran high hurdles.
For real?
Yeah, I ran high hurdles.
hurdles?
I'm 6. I was fast, and I could leap like a gazelle. But and I played football, soccer, baseball.
That's why we connect.
Yeah. No. I was good, but I wasn't great. And this, where I went to school, we had great athletes, and I was just good.
Yes.
You know, I was just good. I was the best athlete in my family. But Mary Lou Bianca wants to know. She's got a question here, please. She says, "Where is it at? What's your favorite theme park?" Here, you grew up in Orlando. What's your favorite theme park?
Man, well, growing up it was definitely Disney, and then I started to fall in love with Islands of Adventure.
Islands of Adventure?
Yeah.
I love SeaWorld.
You like
I
that?
just love SeaWorld. Yeah, I'm an animal lover.
Yes.
I can't watch these videos of this and that. Animals are this. You know, I love all animals. Actually, Mary Lou Bianca's got another question. What do you do for fun when you want to cut loose? What do you like to do?
Besides working out, fun for me. I'm more like when you said this interview's gonna be chill. I'm like, yeah, that's up my alley because I'm a real chill dude. But really,
I mean, what do you think so far? Is it chill?
yeah. Oh yes. Really, just playing video games, man. Me and my brothers will hop on the game and we'll go online for a few hours, and that's my fun, Pat. Just keeping it simple.
Keeping it simple. That's me. I like to have fun. That's what I do. When to cut loose.
Yes.
I'm cutting loose now. I love talking to people. I love reaching out and hey, just having a good time.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. It's having a good time. Now, I guess got another question here. As a leader, what do you want young males to take from your role as a man, as an entrepreneur, and as an athlete? Yeah, Mom throwing some heavy shit at you. Mom's throwing some heavy stuff at you.
Man, okay.
Thank you, Mom.
Let me see. Scroll up again real quick. Let me review the question.
As a leader, what do you want young males to take from your role as a man, as an entrepreneur, as an athlete, etc.? What do you want young men to get from you, I guess?
Gotcha. I think I gotta take this one to like my spiritual background, and I would just say, me being a believer in Jesus, you know, we're to glorify Him in everything that we do. So whether you're an athlete, whether you're starting your business, or whether you're just trying to be a good person, try and glorify Him in the way that you behave. You can't go wrong like that.
That's good. That's a good answer. Mom better be satisfied with that answer. And most definitely, I got plenty. Did I meet your mom at one of the games?
Not yet.
Were you at? No? I want to meet you, Mom.
You definitely,
I want to meet you.
Yes. Yes.
I will say this here right now. You did a great job. All right, you did a great job in raising this young man. My wife and I would say like adopted, but we took a lot of the players from the 2019 season under our wing, and this young man right here was one of them. And not all of the players, no, but the ones that we felt were like top notch. Were just. And don't take offense to any of the other players that are watching, but I mean, it's just like touched our hearts, put it that way, touched our hearts. So you did a great job. Yeah, Mary Lou Bianca, you asked great questions, to date, what professional achievement are you most proud of? What professional achievement are you most proud of?
Well, like I said, I've had a couple opportunities, workouts with NFL teams. I've had a rookie camp in the CFL, and then I've been around arena on waivers. So actually being able to sign and officially play a professional game, that would have to be my best achievement right now.
Awesome, that works for me.
Yes.
What were you like in high school?
What was I like in high school?
Yeah,
Man.
you were kind of shy in high school, I bet you.
I mean, I would say I was the same type of person, you know, real goofy, just getting on all my classmates' nerves. Just I would say a fun person to be around, and annoying at times.
And annoying at times.
Yeah.
Sounds like me. Sounds like, right, Mary? Role model. Who do you look up to? When you were growing up, who did you look up to?
I guess I would say role model of mine that I look up to. This is my grandma.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time with her. Learned a lot of things from her, and yeah, definitely my grandma.
Good. That's a great question. That's a good question. That's a great answer.
Yes.
Because a lot of people throw out a lot of different things and this and that, but I believe you when you say that. You know?
Yes.
I believe you when you say that.
Sometimes they'll tell me that I have like an old spirit, and I guess it's I was hanging with Granddaddy a lot. That's what I call my grandma, Granddaddy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yes.
You're lucky because my grandparents, how about that? No, my grandparents, they passed away when I was young. All four. Yeah. So you're lucky. Words of advice to a new player coming on. This is the first time this player is signed by the Predators, by any professional team. What words of advice would you give them?
Stay away from Pat.
Besides stay away from Pat.
Words of advice to a new player. I think words of advice to a new player that I would give them would be treat every day like it's your first day. You know, don't get complacent. Stay hungry, no matter whether you feel like you've locked in a spot or not. Just continue to stay hungry, continue to compete, and always try and get better every day.
That's great advice right there. Stay hungry. That's probably the best advice you could give a young player because, like we talked about, man, I'll tell you what, once you get complacent, there's somebody else wants your spot. Somebody else wants that limelight to get their game footage out there so that they can go to the next level. So stay hungry. I like that. What's a favorite place? The favorite place you've ever traveled to and why?
Favorite place I've ever traveled to. So this may be, I wouldn't say a hard question to answer. You know, right now, I need to travel more.
Yeah.
And so lately, since leaving school, graduated from college, I've kind of just been chasing the dream of playing. So it's just been a lot of work.
It's a lot of work too.
No time to really take off, and that's been my mindset. So I haven't traveled as much. Most times when I do travel, it's like for business. So that's something I got to come back to in a year. That's going to be my goal for 2020. Take a trip somewhere. 2021, not 2020.
2021. Yes.
After the season.
We're trying to set it up. I've been trying to, and we're still working on it with Nate and with Rodrigo, the owners of the Predators.
Yes.
After the 2021 season, take some sort of a cruise or something like that. Like a big
I've never been
band cruise with players
That
and
would
this
be
and that.
nice.
But who knows what's going on with COVID, when they're going to allow it, this and that, and so. But yeah, it's but we're definitely going to have a party anyhow next season. You know, at the end of next season, we're definitely going to have something going on again. Whether it's going to be out at Wekiva again or at the Redneck Riviera, I don't know. We're going to figure something out. So listen, if you were stuck on a deserted island, okay, now here's just dumb things. If you were stuck on a deserted island, what 3 things would you want to take with you?
That I would have there.
What
while
3
stuck.
things would you want to take with you? You're stuck on a deserted island. What 3 things would you want to have with you? Now, just so you know, previous guests have said I want a cell phone,
That doesn't work.
And it does.
No cell towers.
Yeah, no cell towers and no charger. You know, so, what'd you say?
Toilet paper.
Toilet. Oh,
That's a good one.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about toilet paper. That's a good answer. But now these are your questions.
Better go run into the ocean and check it out. So, okay, 3 things. One of my answers might be kind of odd because an unlimited supply of food. Does that count?
This is your answers, man.
I'm always in the mindset of eating, so if I can still eat, I'm good.
That's one.
Let's see, number 2. I never thought of this.
While you're thinking there, I gotta say, Clever Jones, I'm not running this year. I'll be running for president in 2024. Right? So thank you. Thanks for tuning in.
Number 2 would be my own personal AC unit.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be hot on that island. That'll keep me cool. And then number 3,
Fresh water.
definitely fresh
There
water.
you go, fresh water.
And alcohol.
Yeah, because you got salt water, no dessert on it. It was a silly question. All right. Now here's a serious question for you. It has nothing to do with football. If you could pick 3 people, past or present, to have dinner or drinks or dinner and drinks and sit down and chat with, 3 people that don't have to be alive, who would they be and why?
Oh,
See, this is getting deep now.
That is
See,
getting
we're getting deep.
3
We're getting
people.
We're getting deep. We're getting deep.
Man,
There we go.
3 people that I want to sit down and eat dinner with.
Lost that again. I know that's a tough question, isn't it?
That is tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I got to thank Brandon Fuentes, who was my very first guest on Pred Talk.
Man, I know Brandon.
Wave, yeah.
He's a cool
yeah. I'm going to have him back on because when we did the interview with him, see, I'm giving you time.
Yes.
When we did the interview with Brandon Fuentes, we did it at my house, out in my man room, and I was doing it all off my phone. And right now, speaking of that, I want to thank Cycle Fever TV for doing all the cameras, doing the lights, the microphones, everything. You guys are the bomb. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank you so much for the TV. I want to thank IT John, Brittany. Not you, Mike. Not Mike. Brittany, thank you so much for letting Mike, but yeah, when we did the show with Brandon,
Yes.
it didn't get shared. So I got to get him back on. I was talking to him just the other day. He's up in New York with family matters up there,
Yes.
and he'll be back soon. We'll have him back on here, and then you come be in the audience too. So,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to come anytime we have something here. You're more than welcome to come out, and we love having players come out. But now it's back to you.
Man,
3 people. Come on, you can do it.
3 people.
You want to come back to it?
Yeah, let's come back to
We'll
that.
come back to it. Brian, thank you. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Scariest
Besides come on this show.
Besides the scariest thing I've ever done. I remember in 9th grade, one time the librarian in our library wanted me to read something over the morning announcements, but I hadn't had a chance to proofread it, and so going up there, that was kind of nerve-wracking because that was my first time like actually speaking in front of people, and so I think so far that's probably been one of the scariest things I've done.
Speaking in public, speaking in front of somebody?
When I was younger, I wasn't really prepared for it. I wasn't ready
I
for
hear
it.
you. No. I hear you. Believe it or not, I was shy back in the day. Well, I was 3. No, but hey, not everybody can do it. You know, not everybody can get up here and talk.
Yes.
And I'm lucky that I don't care. I get up and I'll just talk and talk and talk. But I can't talk to Mike. I can't talk to Mike right there. Hey, listen, if you won the lottery this coming Wednesday, would you still work?
I would.
Would you? What would you do?
I enjoy what I do. Personal training. I would still,
Okay.
And then I'd be able to, if I won the lottery, I would still do what I do.
So would that be considered your dream job?
You know
As a
what?
personal trainer, what is your dream job?
Right now, that's actually become like my dream job.
Yeah.
To be able to just help people. So, one time I had a client that couldn't do push-ups at all. And so, little things that, we take for granted, like being able to squat from a chair and standing up or doing 10 push-ups, for others is challenging. So to be able to help someone go from not being able to do anything to like, you're knocking out 20 reps, or a client that never thought that they could jump on a box to now being able to, man, that's like tight as fuck.
Yeah, without a doubt. Some people, listen, I know. There was a time when I was younger, I was that 91-pound weakling where you couldn't do a push-up or a pull-up, this and that. Yeah, I've been there, done it, But it takes people like yourself, personal trainers, and people that care, to bring people out of their shell and help them.
Right.
So, that's great.
Yes.
If you could wake up tomorrow, all right, with a new ability, what would it be?
Now, are we talking like,
I'll give you an example.
okay, give me an example.
Because I thought about this. Well, somebody asked me this here, and right away I said it. Play piano fluently. That would be if I woke up tomorrow with a new ability, play piano fluently. Because you can go anywhere and play piano, and you're the bomb. You don't have to be able to sing. You can just play the piano. Unfortunately, I'd probably sing, so that would ruin it. But,
Yeah, man,
what would your...
that's funny though, because my grandma was teaching me how to play piano when I was younger, but I stopped.
Mom Sam?
Yeah, and so, man, but to be able to sing is pretty cool too, though.
Oh, give me enough bread shots and I'll sing.
Be able to sing and people enjoy it.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. You had to clarify, didn't you?
Oh man, but I used to play the saxophone in middle school. I think being able to play that fluently and just being good at that would be pretty cool too. Yeah.
See, now we're into my silly questions.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, if anybody else out there has any questions for Des, while I'm rolling through my silly questions, speak up. All right. Magic, if you have any other questions, let's hear them. If you gain the ability to time travel, where's the first place that you would time travel to?
So now, I watched a lot of movies. I got an imagination now. Would I be able to change time when I go back?
This is your story. I mean, I've been watching Outlander.
And
And they've been trying to do that.
all the time traveling
You
movies.
too? Yeah, Outlander's amazing.
Yeah. Oh man.
We fan interact here, folks. That's what we do.
So if I could go back in time, where would I go? Dang, but I would still be in the same body though, right? Right? See, I'm getting real technical now.
What did you say?
I would still be in the same body.
Well, yeah. I see where you're going with this. Man, you didn't have to go there. We don't go there here on Bread Talk.
Oh man.
I wanted to go back when I was 16. I'm just saying.
I think, man, man, this is a good question. I haven't thought about this one. I think I'd probably go back and just relive some college days again.
Back to your college days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
college was fun.
Yeah, see, because like I said, when I was 16, actually it was like 14 or 15, back when I went to Robbinswood Junior High School and then Evans.
Yeah.
But at Robbinswood, that's back when we had sports there. And I had some great coaches, and I just loved that. It was amazing. Because I mean, hey, I was good. And when you're in junior high school, you don't have to be big.
Right.
And hey, I loved that time. Mom says, break his fingers as soon as I left the house for wrestling with his brothers, and I specifically told him not to. Did you break something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So, this finger right here, my mom went to work and she told us no horse playing. And as soon as she left, that's when WWE was really big in our house. So I put my brother in the pedigree, landed on my finger, and the bone was sticking out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Check. Boom. Do you have a question for Des?
What is your favorite ice cream?
Come over here. Come say it right into the microphone.
What is your favorite type of ice cream?
Ooh, that's an easy one right there. Cookies and cream.
Yeah, chocolate chip.
Oh, mint chocolate chip is
Mint
good.
chocolate chip. Yeah.
What's yours?
Strawberry.
Chocolate.
Strawberry.
Oh, strawberry. Oh, I like strawberry too, though.
I love your
that's
hair.
number 2.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I wish I had hair like that. Come here.
He has a beard.
Come here. Say get on camera. I got you on camera. Say hi to everybody out there. Say go Preds.
Say go Preds.
Good friends.
Go Preds.
Friends.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Great questions.
Your mic again.
Great questions.
Yes.
If y'all didn't hear it, what was his favorite ice cream? And he said, whatever is free. So, Des, if I gave you, and I'm not going to, but if I gave you $50,000 right now to start a business, what would you do?
5 football team.
It's a little bit more than that.
50,000. I probably would just invest that into a gym.
Into a gym?
Yep.
That's, during a pandemic, that's pretty tough right there. But you're good. Let's see. What's this? Oh, is superpower? Not superpower.
Oh man, I
Mom,
didn't think
Mom
of
says,
that.
yeah.
That's a good one.
With a new ability, with a new ability, his mom says he'd probably want to secretly want to magically make food appear.
If I had that power, ooh,
That's funny. All right, cats or dogs?
cats and dogs.
Cats or dogs?
I gotta go cats, big cats, lions, leopards,
All right, ready?
tigers.
Okay, so you remember when I said that you could come to the house? Remember when I said you could come to the house?
Yes.
Nah.
You got
We're dogs. We've got a greyhound, we've got a red-billed coonhound, and we've got
Now
a one-rider.
this is a tricky question because now domestic cats or dogs, you know, I'm rocking with the dogs. Yeah.
Oh, you meant domestic.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Not really. That's okay. My mom was a cat person, and that's fine. Was this he says my family, what?
My family tasted his pies and they're incredibly delicious.
So you bake pies?
Yeah, so one thing about me, I love to eat, and if it's something that's good, I want to learn how to do it. So my grandma taught me how to make her sweet potato pies, and then I added my own little twist to it. So that's what Andre is talking about.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, Mary Lou Bianca wants to know, she said lions or wolves, but he answered that. He His spirit animal would be a lion.
Gotta go with the lion.
A lion, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. You could have a superpower. What would your superpower be?
Now that was tough. Ooh. Man, oh man. Invisibility is a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a very good one.
Someone out there says invisibility.
Man. Now see, this is a tricky question because it all depends on what we're doing with these powers.
No, this is superpowers. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. Superman didn't have a choice. He's Superman all the time. What would your superpower be all the time?
I think right now, probably, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. So if I had a power, it would be the power to switch powers.
That's pretty deep.
I could have super speed on Monday,
Powers.
super strength on Tuesday, a telepath on Wednesday.
You know what though? In your defense, that's what I get for asking that question like that. So
I watch a lot of movies.
Apparently. Speaking of movies, who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor? Favorite actor?
Mom, he's gonna say Denzel. He's just building up to it.
I'm gonna just go with Denzel.
Here we go. See Denzel. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie of all time?
Because you picked 3 earlier, but I want your favorite movie.
Favorite movie. Favorite movie.
You're right, Mary. That was
At
the best
one point-
superpower answer ever.
At one point it used to be Gladiator, then it was The Dark Knight Rises, and then now I really like the Black Panther.
You know, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that.
I've seen that movie like 100 times.
Yeah.
And I even listen to the soundtrack when I work out sometimes.
It was on HBO, and we recorded it, and just haven't really had the time to watch it yet because we binged watched Outlander.
I gotta check that out. You
Outlander.
mentioned that.
That's
yeah.
like time travel. It's really cool. Brittany gives it a 2 thumbs up.
Is it on Netflix?
Netflix, the first 3 seasons, then you gotta get Stars. It's on Stars. Yeah, because there are 5 seasons in now, so. And season 6 coming up, I don't know when. I want to say one more time here, because then we're gonna wrap things up real soon. I want to say about season tickets one more time. Listen, if you haven't got your season tickets yet for the Orlando Predators in the 2021 season, get them now because prices are going to be going up October 1st. Okay, and if you go to www.orlandopredatorsfootball.com, you can get your tickets then. You can get tickets as low as $98 for the whole season, and that's all lower bowl. After October 1st, prices are going to go up. All right, they are going to go up, and they're going to go up considerably. I think end zone seats are still going to be $98, but if you're going to go sidelines, it's going to be like $198 from row 8 and up. But that's for the whole season. That's for 7 home games. Also keep in mind, Saturday, October 3rd, we're going to be at Harry Buffalo, which is October 3rd. Like I said, that's your last chance to get season tickets at the 2020 price. Come see me, come see Dez, come see Junior DeVoe, come see the Predator Prowler dance team members. May have another football player there. I'm not sure yet. I haven't confirmed, so I'm not going to say. You can see my better half there, Mary Lobianco. She'll keep me in check. But yeah, you can get your season tickets there. She is an artist. Yes, she is an artist now. But yeah, come check it out. Call Mary Beth, 386-624-3731. Call her anytime. She'll answer. If she doesn't answer, leave her a message. She will call you back. All right, she will. Now some silly questions here. Oh, also, Fish on Fire. Thanks again, Fish on Fire. We have Morgan and Joe on the floor taking care of everybody. Heather behind the bar. Take care of them because they're they're taking care of you. If you get up, please put your mask on. All right, if you're walking around, put your mask on. If you sit down, you can take it off. That's fine. But let's keep them open because these guys are awesome. All right? A couple more questions for you now, guys. You ready?
Okay, yes.
These are like fast fire questions. Do you like to snow ski or water ski?
Say it again.
Snow ski or water ski?
Water ski.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
All right. Winery or a brewery?
Winery.
Winery. Okay. Boneless or traditional?
Wait, what?
Boneless?
Oh, the wing.
Boneless or traditional?
Bones in.
Bones in. That's my man right there. Sweet or salty?
Oh, man.
I know.
Let's go sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Coke or
I'm
Pepsi?
thinking of wings.
That's all right.
Coca, Pepsi.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he would say, you know, like black and red, Orlando Predator colors, but it's blue. That's okay.
Blue's my favorite color,
That's
but I bleed black and red.
I bleed black and red, but my favorite color is yellow. Favorite drink?
Favorite drink? Lemon water.
Lemon water. Nice. Surf or turf? Steak or seafood?
Gotta go with a good steak.
And you already answered the dog and cats and disappointed me, so that's okay. That's okay. I don't hold it against anybody. You know, you're a pet lover, so it's all good. Let's see. Oh, Colette wants to know, do you like NASCAR?
You know, it's okay. That's
It's
something
okay.
I gotta get into. I've never really sat down and watched a NASCAR race. Just see the highlights. Yeah. I hear in person though it's really cool to watch though.
Phil, we're not going to be bad enough in NASCAR. We're not going to be bad enough in NASCAR. I'm a huge NASCAR fan. I actually sat
Have
on.
you ever gone?
Oh, many times. My wife and I would go 3 times a year for up teen years. We'd go in January for what they call preseason thunder, which they don't do anymore. We'd go in February for the Daytona 500. We'd go in July for the other race. Actually, a company I used to work for sponsored one of the drivers. I actually got to sit on the pit box next to the crew chief for, at the time it was the Coke Zero 400 at Daytona International Speedway. It was amazing. It was amazing. What an experience it was.
The next time y'all go to Daytona 500, man, let me know.
Oh,
I'd like to go.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thrill. Listen, you see 42 cars coming around a track, inches apart, doing 200 miles an hour. There's nothing like the thrill of it. I mean, if you like horsepower and you like cars, what a thrill. I don't care if they just turn left. They're doing it inches apart, doing it dead true.
Going that fast,
You know,
that
it's-
does take skill.
It's amazing.
I can only imagine, man, them driving, I know they speed everywhere. Because they're just so used to going fast.
They don't. Normally, they have their wives drive. Just so you know. Yeah.
I always thought about that though.
Yeah. What's it say?
I'm sure their reflexes are so fast as well.
Oh,
Jimmy Johnson. I guess that's my mom's
your
favorite.
mom's favorite. That was my mom's driver. Was Jimmy Johnson. He's retiring this year. Let's see. Awesome in person. Nothing like it. You know that's right, Ma. There's nothing like it. It's great. Here's my part where we do shout-outs. Alright, so I'm gonna let you do your shout-outs. You shout out to anybody you want. Shout out to your girl, shout out to your mom, shout out to your family, shout out to all your boys that you played flag football with, whatever you want to shout out to. Give yourself your business a promo out there. Because whenever I do my shout-outs, I'm here for about 30 minutes.
Got you.
I'm just kidding. I'm not
Shout outs, man. I wish I had this written down, but so yeah, guys. Again, Desiree Johnson. If you're looking to get in shape, if you need a personal trainer, you can contact me at 321-422-9151. Again, 321-422-9151. If you want to take a look at some of the things I do on Instagram, follow me at 210 Shakes. 210 Shakes. Again, that's 210 SHAKE. 210 Shakes, and then you can follow me on Facebook at Desariah Johnson, DZARIAH, and then just big shout out to my family, shout out to my grandma. She's not able to watch. Got to get her tech savvy, but shout out to you, Granddaddy. Shout out to my dad, who's might be watching as well. Shout out to my mom. I see you already chimed in, Mom. Also, yep, you're right, Mom. Big shout out to the man upstairs, Jesus Christ. That's who we follow. Shout out to my brothers, CJ, Josh, Caleb. Shout out to my sister, Monique. Who else should I shout out? Shout out to my flag football teams. No Mercy, we got that championship. Shout out to the Canes, who I also play with. That's all I can really think
That's
of
cool.
right now.
No, that's good. And his number, I'll post it out there later on, so that you can, if you look for a personal trainer, this man is nothing but solid muscle. All right. He will shoulder rock on there. Listen, no, it's a restaurant. We can't be taking it to the show. Next thing you know, they'll be wanting me to take mine off, and I'm not. Hey, my shout outs. Of course, Mary Lobianco, thank you so much, baby. It's my wife, for letting me do what I do. Nate Starling Jr., Ron Tradico and the Tradico family, you know, the owners of the Orlando Predators, for letting me have my dream job, because I love what I do. I want to thank D1 Sports, D1 Training, man. They are sponsors of the Predators. I'm sure you're familiar with them. I want to thank everybody that came out tonight. Magic, Phil,
Yes.
Kelly, thank you so much. Cycle Fever TV, you guys are the best. You kids are coming up and asking your questions.
Yes.
All right, and Fish on Fire. I want to thank you guys one more time. All right, we've got Morgan, we got Joe on the floor, we got Heather behind the bar taking care of you. I also want to thank Florida Man Radio, Shannon Burke Show, Bobo Bass Wilson. Get well soon. We love you. And if I'm forgetting somebody, I apologize. Mary Beth Scott, feel better soon. We love you. Peace and.
I got one more shout out.
Oh, one more shout out. One more
Shout out to Jenna. You know,
Sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. You better shout out to your girl.
too,
I'll
yes.
see you next Saturday, Jenna.
Yes.
All right. But other than that,
yes.
next week on my show. Oh, not my show. This is Brett Talk. All right. Next week on Brett Talk, I'm gonna have Freddie Booth, offensive lineman for the Orlando Predators. We re-signed big man Freddie Booth. He's gonna be here in person. He's huge. So listen, tune in or get in here. All right. And thanks again for coming in tonight. Thanks again for watching. Peace. Go Preds. Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
Man, that was good.
Man, appreciate it. That was fun.
It is.